Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are making a simple vegetable, super quick and easy, but it's got a little bit of a tang, a little bit of a twist, and I hope you love it as much as I do. I was going to make green beans, but then when I went in my freezer, we didn't have any. So a lot of times home cooking is thinking on your feet of what you have on hand. So I'm using peas. Peas are nice and bright and fresh, especially when you buy frozen, they still retain that freshness. So in here I have 1 large package of peas. I have put in a 1/2 inch of water. I brought them to a boil just until they're nice and warm all the way through. So now that they're nice and warm, I'm going to drain off the water. We're going to add in some butter, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then to bring in that zest, we are adding a little bit of horseradish. Now don't run away if you don't like horseradish. We can put a small amount in to give it a little bit of a kick without knowing that there's this huge horseradish taste in the front. So I'm gonna drain these and we'll get started. All right, as you can see, my peas are nice and hot. I haven't cooked them so long though that they turn into mush. We don't wanna make mushy peas today. I'm going to put my heat on medium-low, sometimes even low if it's your first time doing this. Going to add in 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm gonna go ahead and get those coated right away. I'm using a wide-rimmed pan because when I stir, I tend to fling food everywhere, and then this keeps everything contained so I don't make such a mess. I'm going to go ahead and get all those peas coated. If you have a lot of peas, if you're doubling this, or you just like more butter, you can add more butter, no shame in that. All right, beautiful. So as that's melting in there, I'm going to add in some salt. Salt is a very personal thing, so if you like more salt, go ahead and add it. I'm adding 2 pinches. If you're having guests, you might want to go a little bit lighter on the salt. You don't want them to be too salty. And I'm also adding 2 pinches of black pepper, ground pepper. I'm going to sprinkle on some garlic powder. Same thing with the garlic powder. If you love garlic, go for it. I love garlic. Love it! All right, beautiful. Don't know if you, oopsie, we had one still jump out. They're getting all nice and toasty in there. They're all nice and coated. I can see the seasoning, that's a big deal. You want to make sure that it smells good. It's nice and aromatic. You can give it a little taste at this point. See if your other seasonings are on point before we add in that horseradish. Okay, I'm gonna actually add a little bit more butter. This is a double bag of peas, the larger bag of peas. I could tell you the ounces, see? Flinging them everywhere. Get back in there! They're like, no, don't do this. Get in there. Okay, beautiful. So those are nice and toasty, and I want to work relatively quick so we don't make them mushy. I'm going to actually shut off my heat. This is prepared horseradish. You're going to find it in the cooler section. It does need to be refrigerated. You can give it a good stir if you haven't used it in a bit. Starting off with 1 heaping teaspoon. You're going to give that a good stir, and then you're going to give it a taste. So again, you could do this with green beans, you could do it with your broccoli, you could do it with carrots. You could really do it with any vegetable that you love. I was gonna do it with green beans. I love green beans, love them. Frozen vegetables, such as like peas, the green beans, the ones that are all on their own, they're a very good thing to get during the winter when you can't get fresh. They do flash freeze them. We're gonna give these bad boys a taste. Try not to burn all my taste buds off. Yum. I want a little bit more of a kick. I'm gonna add another teaspoon. Okay? You can add it slowly. You cannot take it out once it's in there. So, add a little at a time. See if it's to your liking. I would serve this with any form of protein, grilled chicken, steak. You can have it with whatever you would like. You can even add this on top of pasta. Peas and pasta together. delicious. Okay. Very good. So, because I have kids, that is to the tanginess that I think they can handle. If it were just me, I would add in a little bit more. You can add a touch of lemon juice to bring a little bit more brightness to the dish, really bring out the flavor in the peas. So I hope you enjoy this. It's really quick and a really easy way to switch up your veggie.